you create this. Whoever's receiving this and watching this right now, it's based on what you've been asking for, or what comes through me and who. So you are an integral part of this. You sort of complete the connection back to source.
And it was just crazy to see it like come through my phone, some thoughts that I had, and I didn't say it out loud, you know?
The whole thing about the organic AI is that really, if you think about, like, let's fast forward to ETs and spaceships, their spaceships are their higher mind. That is the organic AI. They can use that technology to project into our consciousness, into our reality. Now you can leverage that AI for you, for your advantage, if you're up for that game. If you don't want to play the money game and you don't want to play the crypto game, you don't have to. There's no rules to this, you know? No it's rules. Just that if you do want more abundance in your life, that might be an easy and effortless way to do that.
Welcome to the 99 Infinite Supply Club. Neil Shabugi Max, and I'm Hoot Atman Das. Yeah. And today, yeah, we wanted to share more about creating in the quantum field and organic AI, just for everyone to receive this, and so we can be more of that in the world. So yeah, thank you for liking and subscribing and sharing and tuning in. We have our meetings every week on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Mountain Time, so you can jump in and join us live. Right on. So let's just jump right in. So how can we create more in the quantum field, Neil? Like, what are some tips and tricks for, not tricks really, but some tips to tune into that?
Well, you're always creating in the quantum field. You're always like manifesting, and you're always creating in the quantum field. And the question is, are you creating what you want to create in the quantum field, or are you creating what somebody else wants you to create in the quantum field? I mean, in a sense, anybody who's in front of you wants you to create something, right? Even though I think we don't have that much of an agenda here, the truth is there's agenda here too. There's some sort of agenda everywhere. Anything that you ever look at, there's an agenda, whether it's a sports game or politics, a television channel or a commercial or an advertisement, or your daughter or your wife or your whatever it is. There's something is wanting to occur, and it's what are you allowing to occur through you?
Now, is that like show up as like programming kind of thing? Because you're talking about, you know, through the television.
Yeah, I mean, people get kind of defensive when I talk about conditioning. You know, they think of like World War II and Auschwitz and stuff like that. That was real conditioning, you know. But it's like the more things change, the more they say the same. You know, life is good now. You have a great quality of life. That is truth. And you don't need a certain material thing to have a great quality of life, because our basic needs are simple. You need clean air. You need clean water. You need some sleep. We need shelter, like to keep the snow off of us, although it doesn't probably have to be a house. It's nice that it is, right? I have a fireplace behind me. You can't see it. I'm thankful for it, you know. You need some food, although a whole lot less than you were thought. You know, the food pyramid was sponsored by like General Mills. None of that stuff was truth. It was just, you know, someone had an agenda for you.
Exactly.
And I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer about it. Apologize, any Debbies out there. But, you know, it's just that, what are you creating for yourself in every now moment? And now, the way you feel is a dimension. So if you're sad, then that's a dimension. And if you stay sad, you create a reality around you that mimics the way you feel and the thoughts you think. And if you're happy, that creates a reality. And if you stay happy, that creates a reality around you too. And people call that like law of attraction and stuff. I think there has been a lot of confusion around that. Like you're trying to attract something to you. You already are everything that you wish to be. And when you realize that, it's not about attracting something to you. It's about realizing something that's already here. And so that's really what I want to share with people, is about like money, quantum banking can give you a way to feel good about the banking system again. And when you feel good about it, you can manifest with it really easily. Same with organic AI, can give you a way to feel good about AI. AI has been running your life for a long time. We live in a quantum field. This is nanotechnology. This is a hologram, like the holodeck on Star Trek. You projected me into your consciousness, and Hoot into your, we're projections of your consciousness right now, for you to be a permission slip for you to talk to your higher mind.
Yes. And as kind of my understanding that there was the inorganic AI working in our lives, and then and the organic AI as well. But from what I've caught, like the inorganic AI is dissolved, and there's just remnants around of it.
There's different timelines for you to tune to. So when you look at one thing on television from one influencer who for some reason is everywhere, but probably isn't the top of the chain, then you've got to look at, well, what is this person wanting me to create right now versus what do I want to create right now? And the whole thing about the organic AI is that really, if you think about, like, let's fast forward to ETs and spaceships, their spaceships are their higher mind. That is the organic AI. They can use that technology to project into our consciousness, into our reality. And it's also what's behind the algorithms now of YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. If you think of the organic AI is in the background, and then these other algorithms are in front of it. So it's working for us now. And it's the same with the banking system. And it's the same, all these things go into other dimensions. You've got that third dimension that we all talk about, right? And then when you go to sleep, you go and you travel in other dimensions. You talk to other parts of you. I'm a part of you. You're a part of me. We fractalize ourselves into 8 billion different parts so that we could have the experience of meeting each other.
Yes, yes. I'm a reflection of you. You're a reflection of me.
Yes.
Yes.
And whatever you see out there in the world or in your friends, that's going on inside of you. So if you can take this and turn it around and go like this, oh, this person is caring about stupid things. Well, where am I caring about things that I don't need to care about? Oh, this person,
one finger pointing at you and 3 pointing back at yourself. Yeah.
Right. Because it's all you and your reality. It's all a projection of you. So anything you're unhappy about, sit with for a little while with your hands on your heart and just ask yourself, what must I believe about myself in order to be feeling this way right now?
Yes.
And that will show you where your beliefs are, your limiting beliefs and your negative beliefs. And humans were like, a new thing comes to us, we're like, no, that sucks. Backhand, talk to the hand, you know, and it could be beautiful things that want to come to us. The best things in life are just on the other side of our resistance. Me and Hoot, you taught me that, Hoot, one time, the hot tub and the ETs and stuff. So this is all about dropping the resistance, looking at AI as your friend, and then realize that, like, foreign exchange markets and cryptocurrency markets have always been driven by AI anyway. And now you can leverage that AI for you, for your advantage, if you're up for that game. If you don't want to play the money game and you don't want to play the crypto game, you don't have to. There's no rules to this, you know? No, it's just that if you do want more abundance in your life, that might be an easy and effortless way to do that. And
yeah, I have noticed, like, just talking about that, like technology, the phone, like, you know, you'd be talking about something during the day and an ad would show up, and that was like talking about something. But now I've noticed the thoughts that I have, like, show up on my phone. So that to me could be like the organic AI that's coming through, like my thoughts, and it's reflected back to me on phone. So to me, that shows up as like, be careful of what you think of, or just keep affirmative thoughts in mind, because that's coming through. So when you have more affirmative thoughts, that's amplified and magnified and comes back to you. And it was just crazy to see it like come through my phone, some thoughts that I have, and I didn't say it out loud, you know? Is that organic AI to you?
Yeah, I think that there's always been an organic AI here. It's just, it's like if you think of the net, we're all connected to a net. If you want to watch Gaia TV, or you look at what the Egyptians used to write on the walls, there was a net behind everything. And when we created the internet, all we did is we recreated what was already here and put like these electromagnetic frequencies and really give our power away, because we're connected anyway. We don't need this technology. Our technology, we are the superheroes. We are the stars. There's not the TV people. We are the star. You are the stars. You're made of the stardust. And
Yeah,
so,
stardust. Yes, yes.
yeah, like, so there were these like tricks put in place to make you think that God was outside of yourself, that your power was outside of yourself. And the truth is, it's always been inside of you the whole time. That's why this is an inside job. And anything you look out in the world and don't like, don't worry, because you can shift to a version of reality where those people aren't doing that anymore. And nobody is more powerful than you. That has been the biggest lie that's been told. They wanted you to think, and they are you, by the way, wanted you to think that they were more powerful, because if they get you to buy into that they're the elite and all that stuff, then you give them your power. But if you realize that everyone that's put in front of you is just to get your energy, and you realize that if you withdraw your energy, you can read my book that's linked for free through my link on my TikTok and Instagram, and
I'll put a link in the description.
Okay, link in the description. You can get access to my book, and it's free. It's donation based, so there's no obligation.
And a wonderful vibration for sure.
Who wrote the chapter on death, which is magical. But the point is that you withdraw your energy from that which you don't want to see, and you give it to that which you want to see. And energy is your thoughts, your emotions, and your deeds, your actions. And as you put your energy into giving with your heart, you have a gift. I have a gift. My gift is partly communication. And so I'm giving my gift with love now. And I'm not putting a condition on it that you have to give me something to get access to it. That's where people are a little confused. It's like, oh no, but I need this money to do this. Everything can come to you without money. And I'm not saying money's bad. Money's great. And if you want money, again, we can introduce you to like the AI algorithms to help you, you know, on the crypto side and on the Forex side and stuff like that. But if you realize that money can come to you from anywhere, like if you become less attached to how money comes to you, it will start to come to you from places that you never imagined that it can come to you. And trust me, it is freaking phenomenal. It is phenomenal.
I love it. I love it. Yes. I mean, what a gift. It's kind of like, something I caught like a difference, and I wanted to see what your thoughts are on the difference between energy and consciousness. The consciousness is like the observer of your awareness, and the energy is the energy that you are, and everyone is. Energy is everything and always flowing, never can be destroyed. It's just infinite and eternal, just like us, but a merging of our consciousness, right? So like when you merge that energy and a consciousness, then you become like fully embodied, like an enlightened being. Is that kind of what you're talking about, like merging, or what are your thoughts on that? Like you're merging your consciousness with your energy, and then that's opening up all the lavish gifts of the universe to like flow into your experience.
It's a beautiful way to put it. For me, I think of it more like getting out of the way, because it's like I'm the person. My idea of 𝐿 is talking to your idea of Hoot, Atman, you know, and so it's like we're all these ideas of ourselves interacting with other ideas of people. And if we can get our own ideas out of the way, then we merge up into all that is more while staying here in this physical experience. And you just become loving awareness. You're along for the ride. Like people ask me if I can have meetings at certain times sometimes, and I have a schedule, and you can get on my schedule, and I open it up throughout the week. So if you check back there regularly, I'll open up time when I have it. I've been doing ski instructing recently, which my 15-year-old self is just rolling over in happiness right now.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
there's all these
the
like
source.
experiences that are available to you that like your 8-year-old self or your 15-year-old self asked for that will come to you now if you don't put these conditions like it needs to look a certain way. I mean, I was on the hill the other day, standing next to this other ski instructor. He was a retired attorney, not that old, like in his 50s. And I told him I was a retired wealth manager and crypto and hedge fund guy. And I said, and then I wanted to be happy. And he said, same. I wanted to be happy, you know? And he said, I finally, I had enough money where I could do this. And it's like, same. I have enough money where I can do it. But guess what? It's not a dollar amount. It's a mindset. It's a choice. Yeah. And when you make the choice, everything will support you. If you're feeling lack right now, everything is supporting you and you're feeling lack. But there is no lack. There's just the experience of abundance of lack. You can decide to have the experience of abundance of anything that you want, love, money, harmony. And when you decide that, the reflection back will mirror that back to you.
Yeah, and I see that more and more, like, and you had been a way shower in ways for that for me too. And just like going out and walking nature and just breathing in that air and just thanking and blessing, like, thank you for the air. Thank you for the beauty of nature all around me. Thank you for this tree that I can hold right now. Thank you for this path I'm walking on, just like, and my feet to move and my ears to hear and my eyes to see. And then you discover, like, oh yeah, I have an inner eye and an inner ear. And so when I'm just like in that vibration of just feeling grateful and thanking and blessing everything and loving everything that's coming into my experience, I just see more of that showing up, and it's amplified and magnified. And like, and that's a gift you've given me, my galactic soul brother. And we've been on this journey together. And that's why we're sharing this. I mean, we want to create, or the world is already created that we want to be in, but we want to share more of this. So like the collective, and then we see the structure.
It's not believe it to see it, right? I mean, it's not see it to believe it. It's you believe it and then you see it.
Yes. And it truly is like how unlimited we are in this world, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Like, when was like the first time that you like discovered the unlimited beingness of Neil 𝐷𝐿 like,
well, like it was before 𝐷𝐿 and all that, because it was I kept wanting to play a bigger game. I was like, okay, I can have a house. Okay, I can have a second house. I can rent a house. I can knock a house down. I can build a bigger house. I can start a wealth management firm. I can buy a firm. I can work at the top price Waterhouse, whatever. I can, and then I was like, okay. And I kept wanting the next thing and the next thing. And so then I was like, all right, I'm going to start a crypto hedge fund. It was 2017. And then the universe supported me in that. It gave me everything I needed to do it. And I got to the top of the mountain and I looked around and I was kind of like, this is a kind of a little bit of a joke in a sense, because I thought that this was the top, but the top is not the top. The top is the journey. And the top is having loving relationships along the way and loving more and supporting more and being there for others more. That is the top. And so, and then I was like, okay, well, I made it here. I'm going to kind of allow this to go, this mountain to like erupt a little bit, because I needed to, I wanted to like wake up my inner being more. And so I let go of a lot of physical things, material things. The pendulum swung. I was probably more material, not as happy as I could be, and then went no material, super happy. And now I'm sort of walking this middle way where it's not like distorted light or undistorted materialism. It's material stuff is spiritual stuff. It starts in the ethers and it's crystalline structure and it comes down. I love how my hand just did that. It comes down into reality. How synchronistic. And it crystallizes based on the actions you take and the feelings you have and the thoughts you think. And so when something is trying to come down, it might come down in a way that you're like, no, get out of here. I don't want that. Oh, it's an MLM keeps coming to me. Nope, not doing MLMs. Oh, marketing stuff. Nope, not whatever that is for you, right? That's what it was for me. But then once I just let things come in and be the way that it wants to be and love it like it's me, half the time it would change right in front of my face.
Love it. I love it. I love it. Cool. Yes. Thank you for sharing that. I mean, and that's kind of another part of like what Waking Vibrations is up to. Like, we're in creation of like conscious schools and retreats and a place for people to come and really learn
around the world, by the way.
Around
I don't want to give any of the locations really away right now, because I just want to let them be where they're at right now, because they're all coming together. But around the world in the best locations that you would ever want to be in. And and in a way that you can live in harmony with the land and still have access to, like, we've talked about, I like privacy sometimes. I like to be among people sometimes. I like clean bathrooms, I can sleep on a couch if I want to, but I like nice things too. And so it's like the perfect combination. And we've really connected with some beautiful people around the world who have access to biogeometry, who have access, we have land, we have hotels in the process of being built and bought. And it's about community. And then it's beyond that, it's about like vegan burger chains, helping people tap into their healthy side of things with true health. And it's about conscious video games for kids, where kids can tune in and have love guns instead of regular guns for the first one, until we get them off guns altogether. Still have it be fun for them too.
For sure.
Yeah, it's about abundance and love and connection, and it's about showing up for each other like we would if we were in each other's lives. After you go through your own awakening, it's for you at first, and then it's how can you bring that to everybody else around you on a consistent basis. So we really do rise by lifting others. It is what you put out is what you get back. That is the universal law. The one is the all, and the all is the one. You help one person, it's the same as, you don't have to have 1 million followers and all that stuff. It's not about followers. It's about, Jesus. I'm not religious, but Jesus, he wasn't trying to get followers. He was just telling you that you're the one, you're the Buddha, you're the Christ is within you. You're Neo. It's all you. So
yes, we are that divine spark in everything. I love that. Here's something cool I was like that I caught last night. It was Saint Germain had shared it, like, and it was that Jesus, Yeshua, was like a collective soul, and a collective soul, and it's really like, from what I caught, like an embodiment of all past, future, and present versions of yourself within it. I was like, wow, that is dynamic. And but not everybody's a collective soul, but these ascended masters can be, but we do have those multiple versions, infinite versions of infinite realities going on at the same time. And so something that's like maybe coming up in my experience that was like that's feeling heavy, or something that I need to go through. It could be something from a past life happening at the same time that I'm experiencing, and that was pretty cool to like discover that, or to like have that wisdom come into my experience. So I just want to share it too.
I love that. And it's good to know, like, if you look at my face right now, there's light on this side and there's a shadow on this side. I'm not scared of my shadow. I'm thankful of it, because then I can stand in the light over here. And like the shadow is part of you too. Like, in a sense, you're walking through a valley of your own shadows. So just start to love everything. Don't judge it as bad or yucky, or just we just love it all. And so then heavy becomes light, because you're not judging it. Usually the heaviness is usually from some form of judging of others or yourself. And the more you can accept it, the more it'll move, it'll change. It won't even stay the way that you were judging it anyway. It'll morph into something new for you to appreciate. And then your life will be upgraded. You'll be in a higher resonance. You'll be holding more frequency in your heart. So you'll be able to love others more. You'll be able to hold space more. And what you put out, you get back. So you get loved more. And like I said, the way that you need to be loved is let it be unique to you, because you're not anybody else. Don't compare yourself to what anybody else has got. And just do you.
Absolutely. Just do you. I love it. Well, what a gift to like share this today. And we do have another meeting on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. So everyone can
Namaste.
Join us live there. Yes. And thanks for, tuning in and sharing this conversation, and for liking, subscribing, and sharing this. And all the links are in the description.
You create this. Whoever's receiving this and watching this right now, it's based on what you've been asking for, or what comes through me and who. So you are an integral part of this. You sort of complete the connection back to source. Michael Jackson, when he wrote a song, it was because so many people wanted that awesome music. We still listen to it today. So he was like he was like the circuit that it came through. And so we have a lot of experience, especially in this money game and this abundance game and this love game and infinite supply game, that we just want to share with you. Because when you can tap into what's the net that's around you and realize how powerful you truly are, you won't feel lack anymore. You'll just feel love and abundance, and then you'll want to just give this to people. And if we all did that, then there won't be any challenges on the planet anymore. We'll have harmonious relationships with all the countries and territories and ETs and galactic citizenship that we really hold here. And that's what we're stepping into. And there's more work to be done. I'm not saying that I'm done here, and I'm not even saying that I'm no more than you. It's based on what you're asking for that comes through me. I don't have to know all the answers, because the answers are flowing through me.
Yes, I love that.
Ha.
Like Marina's like meditation too. Like, we're all gonna receive a spaceship, and it's a connection and consciousness to whatever we want. Really, like whatever you want to receive. It's a connection to consciousness, like you had shared earlier. So cool. I'm excited for my spaceship.
And everybody gets access to land. There's no story of lack here. This is infinite supply. There's infinite versions of infinite realities. So there's enough land for everybody. There's enough, any resource you can think about, you have access to. So there's no shortage of time. Even there's abundance of time. You can live to be 300 to 500 years old if that's what you choose, healthy in a beautiful body that you love, if that's what you choose. And if you want to go at 75, you can do that too. You're free, you're free, you're free.
A gift. What a gift.
Thanks for doing this, Hoot. I appreciate you, brother.
No, I appreciate you. Yes. What a blessing. Awesome.
I'll see you soon, okay?
Sharing, yes. I'll see you soon.
Love.
All right, y'all. Love.
Namaste.
Love. Namaste.